Hi everyone. Today I am with Mr. Raghav Bhagat, President BP Oil Mills. Thank you Mr. Bhagat for joining me today.
Pleasure having you with us, Prashant.
So Mr. Raghav, tell us more about BP Oil Mills, how it started and how the journey is continuing.
So Prashant, the lineage of BP Oil Mills goes back about 11 decades to the year 1912, where our forefathers and our ancestors, they started this oil mill with all of just 2 kolus. And we can proudly say today that we operate in excess of 1,000 kolus today. Till the year 1970s and 80s, we were the largest edible oil manufacturing unit in undivided India. And my role as a president in this organization is looking after sales, business development, and operations.
As a player in edible oil manufacturing industry, what type of challenges do you see in the market?
So Prashant, the edible oil industry has been a very destructured industry. Both on the supply side as well as on the sales side. People are still used to doing things the traditional way, and minus the few organized players, the few MNCs in the industry, majority of the industry is unorganized.
So Mr. Raghav, you talked about unified platform, right? So this gives me a hint that you're using some kind of an ERP solution. What kind of challenges were there?
So initially we were using a homegrown ERP software. This is when we transitioned straight from the old bike khatas and the manual way of accounting. So that homegrown ERP software had a good run, and but then it reached a point where it wasn't able to give us the level of control that we wanted as a growing business. And we reached a point where the growth of the business basically outran the growth of the ERP. So therefore, we had to stop and then look for a more robust ERP which was very, very scalable. Because looking at the future prospect of business, that is what the management wants at the end of the day.
So Mr. Raghav, how did you come to a conclusion that SAP will be a great fit for your business?
So Prashant, my philosophy is, I don't believe in, jack of all trades. I believe in master of one. And this is what we've been doing for the last 11 decades. We manufacture one product, we manufacture it under one brand, and we've been doing consistently ever since the 11 decades. So this kind of aligns with the philosophy of SAP. Unlike several of its competitors who have their hands in a lot of pies, SAP specializes only in the ERP solutions. So that was a major reason why we went forward with SAP. And also it was a very good platform to bring a lot of unorganized processes under a unified landscape.
So Mr. Raghav, how did you find out Unicops and how was your implementation experience?
So Prashant, India had just transitioned from VAT to GST, and we were looking for a capable channel partner who would actually help us implement SAP. So I think I was browsing through the web, and we came across Unicops, who were also their gold channel partners for SAP at the time. And I'm very proud to state that now they've become platinum channel partners for SAP. Since the last few years that we've been associated with them. Talking about their team, I would say that their team is really gifted, and they have a knack of understanding your problems very deeply. I remember there were times when we wanted things to be done a certain way, but then the team actually insisted that the better approach to doing that same thing would be to adopt the industry best practice, and they guided us towards it. So in that sense, I would say that's a really big feather in their cap.
So you're associated with Unicorps for quite some time, and would you recommend Unicorps to others?
Well, I think Unicorps has a good team, and they have a good listening ear. They understand the problem pretty well, and I think the problem that concerns most business owners is the support. And for that, I would say that I think it's the single most important reason why I would definitely recommend Unicorps to somebody else. Their support is prompt, the turnaround time is good. So yeah, definitely a thumbs up.
Mr. Raghav, this was such a lovely conversation. Thank you for giving me your time today.
Thank you so much, Prashant. It was a pleasure having you, and we look forward to more associations with Unicorps. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lean, innovative, visual, engaging. Unicorps, building live enterprises.